Okay, for those of you who have stuck around in person and virtual, this is like the last piece of it, the wrap up. So we're really excited. Thank you for such a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. You're up first.
Oh yeah, I could cry. I'm so happy how everything went. Thanks for everyone for being here. Really phenomenal. When we showed up, we were really truly not super certain how some of the hybrid stuff would go. A few hiccups. So thank you to our virtual attendees for sticking through it with us, and to our amazing AV team up there. Can we give them a round of applause, please? They fix so many issues you guys don't even know behind the scenes. So I'm just so thrilled that we have such a great team and people here showing up and just being so excited to be with everyone. Truly, like, we've been working on this for the past 9 months now, and it's just really cool to see it all come to fruition. So yeah, I just really appreciate that. So we're gonna share just some information to wrap up about other beaver education opportunities and regional advocacy work, as well as some final thoughts just to close out our wonderful day together.
Okay, so educational opportunities. You guys saw the video for BeaverCon 2026. It will be in Minneapolis, Minnesota, September 28th through 30th. So it's almost like a Midwest Beaver Summit because it'll be in Minneapolis. I just want to remind everyone that Beaver Corps has 2 tracks of training. They have a track for people who want to learn how to start their own business, installing pond levelers and culvert protection systems. And they have a track for people who work for like a highway department or a municipality, and they don't need to know the business part of running a small business, just the flow device design and installation part. The virtual Southeast Beaver Summit is coming up on Thursday, June 26th. If you are interested in more beaver content, you can find the link to register for that in the Whova app, in the community section under other conferences. The Beaver Institute also has a Beaver Science speaker series, and that they have such incredible speakers and really interesting topics. So if you go to beaverinstitute.org, you should be able to sign up for their newsletter to get those announcements. And if you really need more beaver in your life, the State of the Beaver 2025 conference will be held November 18th to 20th in Canyonville, Oregon.
We also have some regional advocacy opportunities. We've been working, it's been a little on the DL right now, but we're always trying to do the Midwest Beaver Working Group. If you're interested in doing that, you can sign up either through the Illinois Beaver Alliance on a there's like a form you can fill out, or you can email the email that you've been receiving multiple emails from, and we can add you to it. We are always hoping to have more beaver advocates within our group, and hopefully we can get that group started up a little bit more going. Yeah, so that's about like just Midwest specific educational resources, streamlining permitting processes and getting people connected to one another, and just like enticing researchers to do low tech studies. I don't know if you know this, in the Midwest, there's very limited beaver studies. So we tend to rely on the West or the East for their studies, which can be kind of a hard sell when it comes to our region specific issues. So if you know of any researchers also who are interested in beaver work, please feel free to connect them to us and we can talk with them. We also have a Midwest Beaver News that is incredibly active. We try to send it out, I think like
It's every other month.
Every other month, yeah. So it's just a really we call it a roundup of regional and national news. But if you're interested in learning more about news stories from different beaver things happening here and across the pond in other countries, we'll send that out to you, as well as opportunities like BeaverCon, or different groups that you can join or be part of, or volunteer opportunities. And then as always, we are always looking for owners who are interested in accepting relocated beavers. We know a bunch of beaver rehabbers who need safe homes for beavers, and they tend to need to have really site-specific areas. So if you know of any landowner who might be interested in having their own furry friend in their backyard, still wild, not a pet, I have one taker. Yeah, feel free to shoot us an email or connect with us, and we can try to connect you to the rehabbers we know. Similar to that, if you know of anyone who might be interested in installing pond levelers, we had a workshop yesterday teaching people how to do that, and some wonderful people like Clay is here. I don't know where, but I know Clay is here, who actually installs pond levelers and a lot of the culvert devices that you might have heard about earlier in Mike's presentation. And so if you know of anyone who's looking for those resources too, please reach out to us.
We, of course, want to thank our sponsors, our co-hosts, our presenters, our facilitators, our MCs, our timekeepers, our volunteers, our tech team, the catering staff, the people at Oakton have been so wonderful to us, helping us set up for the event. So thank you so much to everyone.
Before we wrap up too, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Rachel. I'm at law school, so there are many times I'm just not able to be here and help with things, and she has been like the workhorse behind this whole program. So if everyone could give a huge hand to Rachel. She is my buddy till the end, and yeah, I wouldn't want to have a beaver tattoo of somebody else, so yeah. Yeah, just thank you all for attending. Truly, like, I can't just believe how well this day went. We've been just talking about it for the past couple of weeks and just super jazzed. Whova will be open for the next 3 months after our event. So if you have people that you wanted to network with, but did not have the opportunity to, you can see their attendees and their bios and where they're located. You can shoot them a message. You can try to connect via Whova. It's a great opportunity to find people that might be in your similar interest area that you are kind of looking out for, or to create your own kind of groups that you might be interested in. We will also have the sessions recorded and sent out. They will be edited. Please feel free to share them with your network. I mean, obviously, you guys got to see the live version, but we do want to spread the word to as many people as possible. So if you can think of anyone who might be interested or benefit from viewing these videos, please feel free to shoot us an email and we can send them out, or send them out yourself when you receive those. We have to do a bit of editing to them just to make sure that they're clean and look good. So you'll receive an email when we're ready for that. And then if there's any Q&A that's missing, we're going to have our presenters and facilitators go through and just answer those Q&As. You'll see them in Whova. We can also send them out via a document to everyone when we send the recordings out, just so it's a little bit more streamlined. If you have questions that you didn't get the opportunity to ask presenters or facilitators, you can post them in Whova, or you can email them to us, and we'll make sure they get to the right place and answered as best as we can. I mentioned this earlier today. We have a post-attendee survey. We're always trying to do these better. It should open in Whova after the summit. You'll be able to see it. We'll also email it out to everyone. Please fill that out. It just gives us better feedback on how we can improve these sessions, especially since it's our first hybrid session. I'm thinking mostly too about virtual folks who maybe had some suggestions on how we can do the virtual conference a little bit better. In person as well, always welcoming feedback. But we're just trying to improve every single year what we can do, as well as topics that you might be interested in seeing. We want to make sure we're presenting content that you would be really interested and benefit from. And then finally, we hope to see you at the next Beaver Summit. I'm not sure if it's going to be hybrid, because BeaverCon is going to be in Minneapolis next year, so we don't want to double travel people to the Midwest if it's too much for people, but we will likely have at least a webinar going on sometime next year. So stay tuned for more information about that and other Beaver events. Please join BeaverCon. I will be there. I'm super looking forward to it because I've never gone. I have only heard good things about it, and I can't say enough of how much I'm excited to go. So thank you guys so much. We also have our bingo winner, perhaps. Does anyone have bingo cards that they filled in but didn't remember to submit? Going once, going twice. Thank you, Sean. Okay. Kristen Houtman? Woo, we have our winner. So Kristen, when we finish up, you'll join me and we'll get you a copy of Eager by Ben Goldfarb and a little beaver friend to take home. We'll send out our photo winner as well after all of this concluded, because it is with the virtual folks. So feel free to upload your last couple photos. We'll end that probably within the next 3 days. And then we'll send a message to whoever wins, get your address and send you guys your book of Beaverland by Leela Phillips and your own little beaver friend. So once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. This was such a phenomenal time and experience. And just so happy to see everyone here. So thank you.
Don't forget happy hour at the Hilton. You can join us there.
Oh yeah, happy
Starts
hour.
at 4:45, and there's a shuttle that runs to the Hilton.
You get a free drink. One more quick announcement, sorry.
Bonjour. Just wanted to remind you, I think out, where did you hold your, in the courtyard? Yeah, the courtyard. We'll conduct a pipe ceremony of the intentions we put in this morning that are in the basket. And so we invite you to participate in that. Miigwech.